The Cleveland Browns have signed Joe Flacco to the practice squad. And listen, it couldn't come at a better time. There is no better time to have Joe Flacco on your team when you are headed into the playoffs than to have January Joe, one of the best quarterbacks. So look, this pains me because we could be seeing the Browns in the playoffs as a Ravens fan. But let me just run down a couple of things from Joe Flacco. Is for those of you who are Browns fans, what exactly you're getting when it comes to January Joe. Okay, there is few quarterbacks that have won more playoff games than Joe Flacco. Of course, Tom Brady is up there, who's won 30 playoff games, and then it's Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Peyton Manning, Joe Flacco.
Sounds pretty elite to me.
I mean, I think the elite discussion is over in that case.
He's thrown for over 4,000 yards in the postseason, 25 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, and obviously an MVP in the Super Bowl.
Elite.
Love it.
I mean,
love it and hate it.
I'm glad we finally got a Cool Joe back in the AFC North. They were putting that fraud out there for a while with that nickname.
Yeah,
Joe Bro. That did sting a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
There's always a next Cool Joe.
Yeah.
Listen, cool. Joe Montana was the original Joe.
Oh, he was.
Exactly. That's what I said. There's always the next one.
Yeah, there's always. I just didn't want it to be in the division.
This is the crazy thing, by the way, for Flacco is
Flacco.
The best year statistically he had as a starting quarterback in the regular season was in 2014, which he then won a playoff game, and the Ravens were up 2 scores in New England in the divisional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Was that Trestman? That was Mark Trestman's year. No, that was Gary Kubiak.
That was Gary Kubiak. Justin Forsett of the big year. He threw 27 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. But just to give the context, Joe has played in 15 playoff games. So the equivalent of one season, Joe has 25 touchdown passes, like you said, Brad, to 10 interceptions, including that one year in 2012. Chef's kiss, 11 tutties, 0 picks en route to a Super Bowl and a massive contract. And I think he went to Mickey D's or something like that, McDonald's after. Whatever he did, shout out him. I kind of hate seeing him in Cleveland, but I think it's the best thing. What you got? I know you're thinking something over there.
I just think, the saddest part about this is that he won't be coming back to Baltimore. He won't get the ovation he deserves by the people that love him most.
Well, also, if he comes back, do you think that they boo him in a Browns uniform?
No, absolutely not.
No chance.
No chance.
They booed him in a Ravens jersey.
Okay, that is. Although we might finally get to see all those fans that wanted Joe to come in for Lamar. They might get to see Joe versus Lamar in the playoffs. So
that would be wild.
That would be insane.
I mean, the crazy thing is he's coming into a team. They're 7-3.
He just doesn't have to.
Wild.
His only job is don't lose the game.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got a good D.
Watch out. Joe gets in the playoffs.
It is a great situation for him.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
I know.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Good
I like
run game.
I root for him, but not anymore.
It's a good run game, even without Chubb.
This is
good offensive line, and they have Amari Cooper. And then they also have Elijah Moore and Njoku. If we thought that Joe Flacco liked Dennis Pitta a lot, he is going to love David Njoku. Just throw him. He knocked over 20 Ravens in that game against bulldozered. But okay, here's the thing. Can I ask you guys a question?
He's back on the 2012 Ravens. He's literally look at that.
Can you make a point of that? Njoku's a warrior.
Yo, this dude's a beast. He was like adamant about playing a football game with no face.
So those who didn't know, he had an accident. His face got burned
off,
and people thought like, oh, okay, he's playing. It can't be that bad. It was horrific.
Yeah. It does make you wonder, will he be the next solo stove endorser?
Oh, the smokeless.
Save my man.
Safety.
David and Njoku.
Watching this, you need a marketing agent right here.
JPP. Just get all of the people that are victims. Just they're all around the solo.
Solo has the biggest range.
Oh man.
I'll say this. It baffles me a little bit if, the Jets actually be possibly having a winning record if Joe is still on the Jets. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is going to be the quarterback, so why would you bring in another veteran? But as soon as he went down, I don't get why the Jets did not go and make a call to go and get a veteran. Because here's the Browns. They just started Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I want him to do well, but he has not looked like he could be the answer for you through the first 2 games. Granted, he has played the Ravens defense and the Steelers defense. That's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Now you got to go play the Broncos defense next. But the Jets season, it was the first week. The Browns are sitting here going, we don't want to risk anything. We know Deshaun's out. Why not go get a guy that could be an insurance policy? Who knows if Joe's going to be the guy?
He will.